Hi, welcome back to Purse Party 2016 at Quilter's Cupboard in Ankeny, Iowa. I'm going to move on to Purse Party Part 2 and show you a few little bit smaller things. So we were talking in the previous one about some of the things from Annie's by Annie. So these are a couple last ones from the trunk show. These are called Special Occasions at the Abbey. Kind of fun, they're kind of Downton Abbey-like. Good for whatever you want. Love this one, it's got a darling little magnetic snap. And we're thinking weddings, proms, that kind of stuff. So that is probably the last one I'm going to do from Annie's. Then the next one we're going to talk about are some pretty boutique ones. This one is the London City Bag from Pink Sand Beach. It works beautifully for a crossbody bag, one handle front, one handle back, and it stays really nicely against your side, so there's not that hopping motion. Great pockets on the inside, a little bit smaller one. I think it is going to be a really popular one, travel kind of bag. The other pretty boutique one we did for this year is called the Riviera bag. Riviera bag, great pockets. Again, a little bit of a zipper technique that we've seen in the past where you don't have to put it all the way in the top, so it's much easier to sew in. But again, good pockets. This one's decor bond inside with some fusible fleece, so it really stands up beautifully. If you wanted it a little softer, then we've got, other options for the insides. So while I'm over here, let's talk about the Lucy Hobo bag. So this one, cute, we've got kits for this one because we really liked the colors. A nice little shorter handle. Remember, if you want a handle that is a little longer or different than the pattern, they're very easy to adjust. This one uses flannel on the inside so that you can get some nice little pleats, helps the structure, it's not quite so stiff. And that's a Lucy Hobo right there. So this one's a great one. I think this one's darling. All right, we're gonna do, ooh, this one. I love this one. Don't I just love them all? You're gonna say, oh, did she just say she loved that one? So this is the one-piece bag. We have used fun new fabric from Moda. It selvages, and it has the designer's name from Moda and the year of their first collection. So it's quite fun. I like the straps. It's very soft, slouchy bag, so it kind of lays against the body, which is always nice. Very nice magnetic snap. This one, again, is just a big one-piece bag, folds up, and you put a gusset in there. This one I like a lot, and I use something called a bi-level foot. And the bi-level foot is this guy right here. And what happens with the bi-level foot, sometimes you're sewing around the edge of something or along the edge, and your feet kind of fall off the edge, you might skip some stitches. Well, this one balances things out. So one side of the foot comes down further than the other. So when I'm top stitching for the edges of my binding, the part that comes down further hangs off the edge, and the other raises this so that it balances. So I can do some really lovely top stitching with the bi-level foot. It also comes in a bi-level the other way, so this way or this way. This way is great when you are maybe stitching in seams. Works pretty nice for stitch in the ditch. Quite a few options for it. So if you have a baby like a brother, a singer, a Janome, one of those, you're fine. They'll fit beautifully. If you have some of the other guys, you have to talk to them to see if they've yet created a bi-level foot. So this one's just a fun, kind of a slouchy, really cute fabric. Makes all the difference in the world to some of these. Our next one is the Simply Charming Twister Tote. I love twisters. I think this is just such a great bag. So it uses a charm pack, Blueberry Park, I believe it's called, from Robert Kaufman, and Moda's Black Grunge as well. So not long handles. Again, if I wanted a shoulder bag, I'm probably going to make those guys a little bit longer. But the fun thing is it called for a yard of lining, and we couldn't decide what to put in there. So we used 4 different fat quarters, so we got a little bit of fun going on. And this one's called Simply Charming Twister Tote. And it uses the stiff stuff from Lazy Girl or the foam. I think this one we actually put the foam in. So that foam you're seeing we're using everywhere. So the foam is very nice. It's very airy. It condenses down nice, but it just gives these bags this great structure. Really nice for computer bags, for iPads, any of those things that you want to have some padding for as well. And the last thing that we're going to do, I think, in this section is going to be the Chunky Wee bags. So the Chunky Wee come in 3 different sizes. This one has the foam in it. So the structure is right there. It just sits all by its little lonesome. The medium size, we have fusible fleece in. So it's a little bit softer. I don't know, it's not quite as structured, but I kind of like it for that. And then the little Chunky Wee Tiny, we've got also fusible fleece in. And we use the Dreamy, which is a little bit heavier fusible. I'll show you some of the samples of the interfacings in a little bit. Nice strap. Jen made 2 out of the 3 of these. Actually, she made this one, and her daughter made this one. And we like it because it's just all one piece. She says it's probably the easiest bag she's ever made. Again, nice focal point for contrast fabrics or some other things. So we will come back in just a minute with Purse Party Part 3. Thanks.